everyone, it's Christina with Craft Beauty Lab. Today we are going to continue our series on overseas manufacturing, pros and cons, things to be aware of, things to make sure that you understand before you get involved in that if you're considering it. So today's part is going to be on quality, the things that can happen that you might not be expecting. So the first part around that is really going to be ingredients. If quality matters to you a lot and you are not a really large brand with doing really large runs, it can be very difficult to even consider overseas manufacturing, because one of the most common situations is that manufacturers and labs can be substituting ingredients on you or using diluted or unpure ingredient versions without in any way notifying you of that being the case. And even sometimes if you are sending them ingredients, that can still end up not being in your actual product. And so what you're looking for them is, what is their guarantee? What is their documentation process? What are they going to be sending you that ensures that that's not possible? You also have to be aware that depending on what type of company you have selected, right? So selecting the right manufacturer, being aware that the right type of company is also going to be super important, because some manufacturers in certain countries can completely make those documents up. They have no interest even in actually trying to run that process right. They will just run it as cheaply as that they possibly can and do a lot of things that would be in no way allowed, like in the USA in a manufacturing facility. So being aware of that. Now, how do you actually guarantee it? You know, the real answer is that, and this is why it's primarily really large brands that will work with overseas manufacturers, is that you have to have boots on the ground. You actually, every single time a batch is being run, need to be physically present. Have someone who works for you physically present in the facility, who is ensuring that the ingredient identity testing is actually happening, that that documentation is actually authentic, that when the manufacturer, when the run is being done, that that's actually what was mixed in and actually what was put into the bottle. So those are several things to be thinking about and considering. Another option is potentially talking with their references, USA companies, being aware, than them just giving you ideas like, we made this product, or we made, we work for this brand, does not necessarily make it true. And so you really, really have to check those references as well. But I've never seen a company really successfully manufacture overseas if they're not physically present at the facility when it's happening. So I hope that that's helpful.